Productivity. The magic word everyone loves, but no one really knows what it means. Because let's face it, if being productive were so easy, we'd all be writing bestsellers, training for the Olympics, and mastering 4 languages simultaneously, all before lunch. But here we are, discussing productivity while procrastinating on yet another important task by watching YouTube videos. And yes, that includes watching this one. But today, my friends, I bring you the ultimate guide to becoming an ultra-productive person, and even better, never resting again. Because let's be honest, rest is for the weak. Who needs breaks when you can turn every second of your life into an opportunity to be better, faster, and more efficient? So grab your coffee, or better yet, inject caffeine directly into your system. And let's dive in. Step 1. Optimize every second of your life. Did you know the average breath takes about 5 seconds? That means over the course of a day, you spend more than an hour just breathing. Imagine the wasted potential here. Think about what you could achieve if you breathed more efficiently. Maybe something like inhaling and exhaling at the same time. I'm not sure how that would work, but it's worth a try, right? After all, if some productivity guru hasn't suggested this yet, it's only a matter of time. And since we're on the topic of optimization, why stop there? While brushing your teeth, read a self-help book. While showering, listen to podcasts about multiplying your income. Better yet, install a whiteboard in your bathroom to brainstorm business ideas while shampooing. And yes, if you thought shower time was your moment to relax, I'm sorry to break it to you. Relaxation? Here, it's only allowed if it helps you figure out how to boost your efficiency. Speaking of which, the next step is to calculate how much time you're wasting on pointless tasks. For instance, you know those moments when you just stare into space? Like 5 minutes of blankly gazing at the wall? That might seem harmless, but it's exactly the kind of behavior that separates you from the great productivity geniuses. After all, Steve Jobs or Elon Musk didn't get where they are by staring at walls, right? So the next time you find yourself wasting time, do something useful, like mentally listing your goals for the next 50 years. Because planning for the next 5 years is for amateurs. Planning for half a century shows you're truly committed to taking productivity seriously. Now, you must be wondering, but what about sleep? Isn't that important? Of course it is, but you're thinking about it the wrong way. Sleeping 8 hours a day is a luxury for people without goals. The real secret is mastering the art of polyphasic sleep. In other words, you sleep for just 20 minutes every 4 hours. Sounds crazy? That's because it is. But hey, you gain an extra 6 hours a day to be productive. If 6 extra hours don't make up for the risk of looking like a zombie, maybe you don't deserve to be ultra-productive. Now, let's talk about metrics. Nothing screams productivity like a good chart, because, obviously, it's not about what you do, but how many things you can measure about it. How many words did you type per minute? How many pages of a book did you read? How many steps did you take while replying to emails on your phone? Speaking of which, if you're not already walking while replying to messages, congratulations, you've just missed another chance to be a little more efficient. Is there anything more wonderful than combining multitasking with metrics? It's like mixing chocolate and strawberries, but duller and with less sugar. If you truly want to become an ultra-productive person, start categorizing every single minute of your day. Yes, every minute. Write it all down in a giant planner with color-coded markers. Waking up? Green, work, blue, time to worry about the fact that you never relax? Red. The key is that nothing, absolutely nothing, escapes your control. And remember, if you're not controlling how you spend your time, time is controlling you. That phrase might sound like something a life coach would say, but here it's the cold, hard truth. Total control is the secret. If that sounds exhausting, great. Because exhaustion is the goal. After all, who needs energy when you can have results? And that brings me to an important point. Learn to love your to-do list. If you still think lists are just tools to remember what to buy at the grocery store, you're way behind. An ultra-productive person's to-do list is practically a work of art. The more things you can cram into it, the better. Sure, you won't get through even half of it, but who cares? The important thing is to look busy. And if someone asks how your life is going, just respond, "I'm very busy." Saying that makes you seem important and conveniently lowers people's expectations of you. Here's a bonus tip. Become someone who inspires others to be more productive. This means posting motivational quotes on social media, something like, "While you're sleeping, someone else is working on your dream." Ignoring, of course, the fact that this is complete nonsense. But hey, if it's on Instagram, it must be true, right? Don't forget to post pictures of your desk with a coffee next to your laptop, captioned, "Total focus." The ironic part is that you probably spent more time arranging the desk for the photo than actually working. But that's just a minor detail. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't this all exhausting? And honestly, yes, it is. Because the truth, which no one likes to admit, is that being obsessed with productivity doesn't make you more efficient or happier. It just makes you more tired. Here's the big irony. What we often call productivity is actually a cult of busyness. It's the idea that always being busy is the same as being useful, which isn't always true. So, if there's a real lesson in this video, besides laughing at these ridiculous tips, it's to remember that not everything needs to be optimized. Sometimes the best way to be productive is, ironically, to rest. Because at the end of the day, you're not a machine. But of course, who am I to say, right? Now go ahead. Write your to-do list. Add another metric to your chart and figure out how to save an extra 15 seconds in your day. Or maybe, just maybe, you could spend those 15 seconds relaxing. Just an idea.